Welcome, welcome. It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today we are going back to the IAE 2952 and to the Expo floor where Crusader Industries is showing off some of its wares. And so we also have Tumbril land systems, which a lot of times they work hand in hand because some of the Crusader heavy lifters will be required for some of the Tumbril land systems vehicles. So let's click on Crusader and go and see what they have to offer today. Starting off with the A1 Spirit. This is a starting level bomber. That's right, a starting level bomber. A little bit different than like a Gladiator because this actually has bombs and not torpedoes. So a little bit different version of bombing. This is more like the A2 Hercules bomber in that regards. I think it has size 5s, maybe size 3s. Anyways, it's $175. Really cool looking ship. Crusader to me has probably the best looking aesthetic. Yeah, I like Drake too, but Crusader is definitely the coolest looking ships if you ask me. Like the whole package. Really cool ship. Not in the game yet, so we'll have to wait and see when it does get in the game on how effective it is in its role. Moving on to the A2 Hercules, $750. This is the big boy, the big bomber, the end-all be-all of bombers. It's kind of a gunship too. It has like 16 guns on it, so you're going to need a pretty good crew or a pretty good sized crew to man this thing. It carries size 10 bombs. They're like tactical nukes, guys. They make a big boom. And it also has room for ground vehicle, at least one tank, maybe a ballista, something like that in here, so you can unload that somewhere and then go on your bombing run if you need to. Cool ship. Again, I would say you want to man it with a full crew because you're going to need a full crew when you go into hot zones with this thing, with all the guns firing. It's actually pretty neat. The bombs can be super effective. You could see that in a lot of Jumptown videos. It was able to clear out Jumptown in a matter of seconds. So that's the A2 bomber. Then we go into the Ares Inferno. This is a ballistic capital ship killer. It's a heavy fighter. The only gun it has on it is a ballistic rapid fire cannon, a Gatling gun. It is the A10 of the Star Citizen universe. It has got the size 7 Gatling that just will chew through armor like crazy. Then you have the sister to the Inferno, which is the Ares Ion. This is the laser version. So it's not got a Gatling, it's just got a laser cannon. Both of these are coming in at $250. The Ion and the Inferno have had a past. They've both been nerfed to hell after their initial release. CIG didn't want the meta to be these ships where they're just one-shotting other fighters. So they changed it up. First they nerfed the damage of the gun, then they nerfed the accuracy. So it's kind of in a bad spot now. Hopefully some of those original stats will come back when they get the new flight model and proper damage, armor, etc. in the game. Because I'd like to see these things still be able to one-shot some other fighters, but really put a pounding on the capital ships like they're supposed to. You know, a squadron of these should be able to take out a capital ship fairly easy. Not super easy, but fairly easy if it's unguarded. So I would like to see it have that capability sometime in the future. Moving on to the C1 Spirit. This is the starter ship that is for hauling for Crusader Industries, so you can pick up cargo from one place, take it to another. Not a bad entry-level ship, $110. Again, you get that Crusader Industries styling, which is, to me, the coolest in the game. I wish you could say Origin was, but I think Crusader's got it down. The C2 Hercules is $400. This is the civilian transport. It can carry up to 2 tanks. It can carry a couple of ballistas. It can carry a bunch of Tumbrils. It just can carry a lot of stuff. Probably the largest ship with an internal cargo bay in the game right now. But in the future, you know, that may go to the Banding Merchantman. you know, when it gets in the game, or even the Kraken or Javelin ships when they are finally live in game, as they're supposed to have pretty large cargo areas. E1 Spirit, this is the executive transport or passenger transport for Crusader Industries. Also a starting level thing, so you're a VIP transport, kind of like what the Constellation Phoenix is, or the 890 Jump, or the 600i can be. A lot of ships along that vein. So that's the E1 Spirit, $150. Is it worth it? That's going to be up to you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Genesis Starliner. This is one that hasn't been on sale regularly in quite some time. This is also one of Crusader's ships that hasn't gone through a recon concepting like it's supposed to make it look a little more Crusaderish. This thing is going to be it's like your airplane. You go to the airport, you get on, and that's what it's supposed to be. You're going to go to the spaceport, get on this thing, and it's going to fly you to another spaceport. Could be very valuable, probably more than the $400 that it's going for. So expect that to go way up when this thing starts getting produced. M2 Hercules. This is the military version of the C2. It's got more armor, more guns, a little less cargo capacity because, you know, it's got more armor and guns. It also has a section for, I think, 10 troops. So you can load up a bunch of troops and then drop them off. So it's definitely the military version of the Starlifter. It's, you know, what more can you say? I mean, it transports a lot of stuff, gets things to the front pretty quickly, people and machine, or just goods, whatever you need. $520 for this one. Is it worth it? Again, I'm going to let you guys decide that. Mercury Starrunner, one of the most popular ships in the game, bar none. This thing is $260. It has 2 guns for the pilot, size 3s, and 2 turrets with 2 size 3s as well. So you're going to want to have at least 3 or 4 people on this ship in order to get the most out of it. You can solo fly it, but I don't recommend doing that because you become super vulnerable. It has good amount of cargo space, like 110 or 120 cargo area. Some of it is smugglers compartments, so you're able to smuggle different cargoes. And then it's also got a bunch of servers and stuff on here because this thing is supposed to be an e-warfare type ship. It's supposed to be able to spy on people, gather information, download that information, and get out of there quickly. And then, you know, sell the information to the highest bidder, right? Mercury Starrunner, very cool ship. You can see the asymmetrical design. Again, Crusader coming with the awesome designs. And that's it for Crusader. Let's move on to Tumbril and see what they are offering today. First and foremost, the Cyclone, $55. This is like a car or Jeep with the cool wheels that will dig into the dirt on just about any terrain. Fun little vehicles to drive. You got the Cyclone AA, which comes with anti-air missiles, $80 for that one. You got the Cyclone MT, $75. It's got missiles and a gun. So best with 2 people here. Drive it along, you can really throw some lead down range and it could actually hurt those air vehicles. And then you have the Cyclone RC, which is the racer. It's $65. It's just a little bit faster than the other Cyclones. Cyclone RN is your recon version, so it should have sensors to actually pick up things over the edge of the mountain over there. $65 for that one. Cyclone TR is built for ground combat. This little Gatlin is anti, I'm not going to say anti-vehicle. It could be anti-tumbril. I mean, it's good against other Tumbrils, but I wouldn't put it against a Rover or Spartan or, you know, any of those bigger ground vehicles, especially not against a tank. It's anti-personnel, though, so it worked out well there. Then you have the Nova tank, which is phenomenal, $120. It's got the size 5 cannon on it. It's got missiles here. It's got a turret on top. 3 people in this thing can be pretty devastating. Awesome tank. And then you have the Ranger CV, which is the touring version of the motorcycle that Tumbril has concepted, but we haven't seen yet. Maybe in the game eventually. $35. You've got the racing variant of it for $35 as well. And then the TR, which is a ground combat version of the motorcycle at $40. And there you have it. That is Tumbril Land Systems. Again, check out Jax's video this week, or today. It's pretty awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a comment. Please leave a like. And please leave a subscription. I'd love to see you guys subscribe to the channel. Most of you aren't. Please hit that subscribe button, as you'll get more videos as they come out. Thanks once again. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.